I mean, the best performers have some mental health issues that they deal with. Nothing wrong with that. Life comes at us differently, you know? Like, the stuff I've gone through, the stuff you've gone through, it's made you who you are. Like, I think about this, like, with my dad. Like, when my dad was very, he made you feel like you needed to make him feel better, right? You had to seek his approval in some way, right? And so I figured out how to make him laugh to a point where I can kind of, if I wanted to, I could make anybody laugh. Because I'm okay with making myself look like an idiot.
So that's how you picked up your comedy?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and then I was trying to make my family laugh and be a little happier when he was going through his anger issue, right? Anger moments. And so that's kind of how so instead of like always being like, well, you know, he shouldn't have made me feel this way to take on this persona or whatever. Right. It's just like, but if I actually started exercising that muscle of my personality, and it's helped me, you know, be able to connect with people that that some people won't be able to connect with, right?
Right.
Like I'll be able to like make someone laugh who other people are like, I hate that guy, and I was like, well, I kind of connect with him because I can make a fool of myself and make him laugh, and now we have a better relationship. You know, so it's like, you know, out of a bad situation, some character traits are kind of developed. It's
a silver lining of comedy, and I feel you on that. I think, like, as for me, I mean, people who do know me, there's a lot of us. There's like, I'm the youngest out of 20 kids, and you gotta remember, my dad is old. How I picked up on, people thought I told jokes, and I'm just a shit talker. I grew up in a house where my daddy was good at storytelling. He wasn't a shit talker. He was good at storytelling. But when it comes to like me and all my brothers and sisters, we good at shit talking. So let's just say if we're somewhere, and like, you know how I am, how I met you.
Oh, yeah.
People think I'm telling jokes, but I'm actually just...
You're just telling a story.
I'm just telling a story with some actual truth, with some shit talking to it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I grew up around a bunch of tough-nailed people.
Yeah.
And people in the town where I grew up at, they love my brother Blackie. They die laughing, but he's used to being around his brothers shooting the shit. Like me, I would watch my dad.
Right.
And I promise you.
And he didn't realize how funny he was.
He still don't.
Yeah.
And what's so
just
funny,
like you. I tell you all the time, you're so fucking funny.
It depends.
And then you're like, I don't know, like, but your whole family
is like that.
Is funny.
So
it's like, well, you're comparing yourself to other very funny people, but like to the majority of people, they're like, Grace, you're fucking hilarious. No, you know what I mean?
You want to know something really crazy? We were really poor, and what happened was my dad used to fix small engines, right? And you know, in every small town, it's always a rich family, right? Those big names, like I don't want to say their names because I ain't trying to get sued by none of y'all, but I'm gonna just make up some names: the Charlestons, the Smiths. Yeah. My daddy had a little camper, and my cousin, he was good at singing. He was good at playing guitar, and people almost every weekend, cars would be lined up at my daddy's house just to hear him tell stories. And here come the rich white people of the town, these men. Oh, hey, Mr. Booker T, we just want to come on by and can we sit down with you and hear
Booker
you tell
T. Hale, right?
Yeah, Booker T. Hale. And it'd be Mr. Smith, who owned because I don't want to get sued by them. They have a big wood company. Mm-hmm. He would
like a lumber
yard.
Okay.
He would come. And now I'm gonna say this one dude nine because he's gone. Mr. Shot Elder, he had a welding company. He came. Mr. Shoemaker, he's gone. He used to own a bunch of Western autos, and they would literally come and see my daddy talk, like grab drink.
Yeah.
Cars be lined up. People just be. My daddy was just a man, a man that just fixed on three-wheelers. He wasn't trying to make nobody laugh. But how it would start was he'll talk to my brother, and then that person will see my brother, and then here come the first car.
Right.
And then somebody will be like, oh, Booker must be doing something tonight. Then here come the second car. And the second car, that person will start frying fish. Mm-hmm. So there's some food cooking, some drinks flowing. Oh, shoot, they cooking fish. And then that's when everybody, and every weekend, all the way up to maybe 6 a.m, I'm telling you, people, if I ever have a documentary made on my life, even still to this day, my daddy been gone almost 20 years. I can be like way in Bentonville. A person be like, you Booker T's daughter? He used to fix my three-wheelers. He used to tell the best stories. And how I know you, like, you must be Booker T's daughter because you act just like him. Your mouth a little foul, but you just like right. I said, well, hey, but it was just, he had a profound effect with his stories. And and my brother, I wish I was their age because my brother Blackie, all of my brothers are funny, but my brother Blackie, everybody loved my brother. It ain't a town he can't go into that everybody crazy about him. And if I wish I had the money and the connections, I would have had my brother probably with Jeff Foxworthy or something, because he just draws people that way, like my dad. So I learned my comedy from my dad and my brothers.
Yeah.
They can just shoot the breeze all day.